blood I've let out in a couple of years.
I cranked up my ISO so you can see the stars. It is gorgeous out here. It's also so still and quiet. Oh, gotta love a pretty morning.
The peace that there is when you walk out early in the morning, there's no wind, sky full of stars, getting ready to go hunt some waves before dawn. It's a pretty special feeling.
Jason Forrest!
Oh!
That was a good wave.
Oh, he's cornering again. Oh!
You know, look at this. This is a beast. What? What?
Which pig dog to ride? One that's spit really good too. Oh my gosh, dude. Every wave. Right there.
You can't leave.
Yeah.
We don't want to leave.
What's up,
Teddy
dude?
round two.
Have you seen any of these
okay.
rides? Or did you just walk up?
Yeah.
Well, you guys, welcome back to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, where Hurricane Epsilon's out in the Atlantic, sending us some long period swell. And low tide this morning's had it a bit overloaded. We thought we found a spot at dawn when we pulled up, and then it fell apart with the tide going low. And now, having driven down the beach, we've found a new spot. It's bombing. It is not perfect, but there's potential to get absolutely crazy ones. So we're gonna send it with the boys. Wish us luck. Morning graphic content in 3, 2, 1. It's the most blood I've let out in a couple of years.
Wait, let me see it again in the sun.
Graphic.
What's that, 6'2"?
Morning graphic. It's actually not that bad. It's just bleeding a lot. I'm gonna wash it off.
It's not that bad, it's just bleeding a lot.
Well, I cut my foot open on my fin. It's actually a little worse than I thought. I was just gonna bandage it, but now I'm gonna super glue it. This is the first time I've ever done it. I've got a whole first aid kit. So here on the side of the road, gonna clean her all up and super glue it, duct tape it, go back out. So I don't wanna have to take my wetsuit off. One, so I can go back out, and two, because it'll hurt until I get this thing bandaged up. So I'm going to clean this thing, and then I'm gonna actually duct tape this rag around it so that water doesn't drip down my foot from my wetsuit. That way I don't accidentally jack it up. What's up? There you go.
That might be stitchy. It's pretty deep.
It's just like,
Wait.
yeah, well, it is deep right there, but it's like held together. gonna super glue it.
Yeah.
Then go back. Ha 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 ha. No!
The alcohol burn.
Yeah. All right, later, man. So this was almost really bad. It's close, but it'll be all right. Another alcohol pad. All right, I can't record this whole thing because I'm gonna be here a while. But yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
God. Who was that?
I think that was Jason.
Jason? Oh, it could be, yeah.
Hey, I might be here. I'm like still cleaning this thing out. But if guys come in, like maybe get someone to grab my stuff and y'all can walk back.
Alright, cool. I want my name in the credits. Guy's hurt, I guess. Around that. You want me to just do it?
Super stretchy. Don't go any tighter than you did because it's already
Around
and
here?
then come around here?
Huh?
Go that way?
No.
No?
And you're good.
You think?
Stitches?
I got some Loctite in there. Thanks, boys.
Back in the lineup?
Ugh.
Or are you just rocking the Westie all day?
I guess I could change.
That's what
Well, we got some boys from South Carolina here, came up for the hurricane swell.
Yeah,
Carson, Luke. They're here. They showed up while I was bandaging up my foot. Waves kind of turned off, so we're gonna go find some else.
Nice to meet you, man.
Welcome. Hope you guys get some. Well, it's been a day. This swell is proving to just be a mess. Where we surfed was probably the best spot, but there weren't very many good ones. Cam lucked into two. I like drifted around on a different peak trying to line up with one on a rip. Never could get one and then got close and cut my foot on my fins. But I'm here checking a spot I've honestly never checked before. It's all about exploring, trying to find that nook, trying to find that spot that's handling the waves. Not that it's too big or anything, it's just weird. It was onshore for days, never really proper went offshore until now. This is what I love about this place. You just never have it totally dialed and you're always looking for new spots. There's always an adventure. Let it continue. I got my foot all bandaged up and stuff, so I should be able to surf again. It is really sore, but I'm gonna try. Well, we have been on an absolute hunt for waves. I just gave up trying to even document it because everywhere we went was just weird. But we've just found a spot. Offshore wind, clean. So morale is going off the charts. We're gonna change and go get some waves. Now we're all good. It's nothing some super glue and like 3 ounces of liquid bandage can't fix. Might not have long. High tide. It's still good. Like it's choppier now than when I was checking today.
Got me feeling like I stepped on legal, stressing on my way to work. My way to work. Smiling like a robot, try my best to cover up how much it hurts. You know it hurts.
Well, broken. You know, some days you just feel on, like everything, you're just connected with your board and everything goes right. Today was not that day. But it was absolutely gorgeous today. It was fun chasing waves with friends. I just got hurt, didn't get to ride a lot of waves. Really hurt to surf, just, it is so loud out here. So much traffic. It's awesome. We're having like our busiest fall ever. Because of COVID, there's just so many people getting away from where they live and coming out here. Busiest fall literally ever, but I'll be ready when the traffic's gone. But for now, I'm excited that my friends that have businesses can still earn money. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the road. I actually got to get home for dinner. I'll wrap you guys up later. So, see you then. Rainy day here, post swell. There's actually still swell. It's just onshore wind. We had like a small window of good wind yesterday and that was it. We've been plagued by bad winds. So I'm taking that opportunity to smoke up some trout that we caught the other day that you saw in the last episode and just rest and recuperate. Like I said, recuperating. Yesterday was exhausting. Even though I didn't really surf that long, I think it was more mentally exhausting because we got out there and it was real shifty and a huge rip and all this water moving around and I got my first wave that really barreled and I cut my foot open. So I guess my fin hit me when I pulled into that tube. I hit the foam ball and I was too deep, and as I flew forward I didn't clear enough ground and I like caught my shoulder on the face of the wave and went over the falls on my board instead of getting some distance between us. I think had I let go and done a bigger pump, I would have been going a little faster and actually made the wave and then could have kept surfing. But it was what it was. I mean, I hadn't had like a cut or an injury or anything that like made me get out of the water when the waves were good in a long time. And the boys, there was a little window that was opening up right when that happened. And Jason Forrest went on a psycho one. I didn't see it. I was on the road. Yeah, there was some, 12-point rides to be had. His wave, if he'd have made it, was insane. And days like that, there are places to go that aren't so unruly, but they're not as big. And you get so few days where it's that size to take advantage of it. I'd rather roll the dice and maybe get a crazy one than go surf somewhere that's like head high and clean, because head high and clean waves are kind of normal here. not like super normal, like that's just a good typical day. 8 to 10 foot with 12 foot set kind of session is more rare. And it was cool to see it happen. Unfortunately, the rest of the day we spent trying to find somewhere, and then when we did finally find another bar, my foot hurt really bad. As soon as I stood up on my first wave, I was like, this isn't gonna go too well, because where the cut is in my arch goes right on the arch of your grip pad, so it was super painful. But managed a couple tubes and just hung out with the boys out in the water. Really, I any wave that was like rippable or a late takeoff, I wasn't going on because I didn't want to hurt myself anymore. It was a beautiful afternoon. I don't think anyone finished the day thinking that Epsilon was like an all-time swell, but hey, no complaints. It was not a bad day. It was an interesting day on my part because I did end up breaking a board in the afternoon, and it was just one of those days. But no complaints. I'm just resting up now, and who knows what comes next. So just, there's always either waves or fishing happening, so there's always something to look forward to. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep smoking this trout that I caught with the family the other day. What I did, for anyone that's wondering, it's on the Traeger at 180 with super smoke on. I've got an Ironwood 650 Traeger, and I brined all the fish in like a gallon of water with half a cup of salt and half a cup of brown sugar and some black pepper, and that's it. And I left it in there 6 hours, took it out, patted it dry, let it sit in the fridge overnight. Now it's on the smoker for a few hours, and that will turn into jerky that I'll keep and eat as snacks throughout the day. We'll turn some into fish dip and some into fish salad, and yeah, make the most of it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that little swell chase for what it was, but I'm gonna let you go from here. Appreciate all the support. For those of you who haven't been following along and you just came across this video, be sure to hit subscribe for these weekly episodes, and the rest of you guys know the deal. See y'all next week. Oh, well, here we are. The cut that I super glued is apparently getting infected. So my friend James Jenkins, who shot the drone footage you saw and got some of the tubes in the video, his dad's a doctor. I was talking to James. He put me on the phone with his dad. I was like, get the super glue out of there. So this is gonna be fun. Basically open my wound back up on purpose. I guess I did not do the super glue method correctly. So now I have to pay the price. I don't know if this was worth the 3 barrels I got in the afternoon, especially considering it hurt just to get them. This is gonna be a while. I'll update you after I man up and work on this some more. Bet you never thought there'd be a clip of me on my toilet in the vlog. I am sitting here soaking my foot in some water, hot warm water mixed with peroxide. Going to put some ointment on it, bandage it up, and should be good to go.